Hey you guys, James Sweeney here, and today we will be looking at Big Red Machine's How Long Do You Think It's Going to Last? How long do you think this review is going to last? This is a super group consisting of guitarists from the National, Aaron Dessner, and you probably already know who this guy is, Justin Vernon from folk band, and also I think the best folktronica artist, because I mean, he blends that with his stuff. He's with the band Bon Iver. I could be saying that wrong, but if you haven't checked him out, shame on you. You should definitely check him out. And other artists that I'll be talking about in this album they just did. And this is their second album following their self-titled debut, which came out in 2018 and was known for some handful of good tracks off there. Deep Green was one of my favorites off that album. And with this album, I noticed right off the bat, there is some very good features on this album. One being Lisa Hanigan, which she is an Irish folk singer, and she sings some vocals on some tracks on this album. And I just recently found her out because of this album, and my God, the women's vocals on this album is beautiful. You know, they blend well with the atmosphere of the tracks. You know, you get the first cut off this album, the opener, and you get this like soft piano ballad, and it's the song's called Latter Days, and I'm guessing by the title it's more of kind of, you know, reflecting on maybe what could have you I can't talk tonight, but it's okay. It talks more about when you were younger, like what could have you done better with things. You know, and it's a running theme with this thing. You know, this album had things about mental health, breakups, regret, grief, you know, and for me, Phoenix with Fleet Foxes was a great song as well. You got your Family Ties songs too. You had Reese, which is about Aaron Dessner's sister Jessica. That's her middle name, and that's where he got that title from. It's kind of a sweet song about her. And Brycie is a folk song, a tribute to his brother Bryce. You know, you have so many things. You got Family Ties. You got, this album is good. You know, I can go on and on. But let's not exclude Justin Vernon. You know, he is a creative artist. And me personally, I feel he is one of the creative force of this generation. You know, there's several artists, but I feel like he's good. So I got homework for you guys, you know, and we'll get to this conclusion. But also, I left out two more songs. I'm going to save them because we all know you guys are Taylor Swift fans, and you probably want me to talk about that. So, a couple things. Key artists to listen to, and I think they're really good artists. Fleet Foxes. If you haven't heard of them, you should definitely check them out. And I might be pronouncing this wrong. Ilesy? I think it's Ilesy. If just correct me, you know. Or look it up for yourself. Naeem, LaForce, Ben Howard, This Is the Kid. Those artists that I feel contributed this album with creativity, you know, with vocals, instruments. And now we're going to talk about Miss Tay Tay, because yes, she is on two tracks off this album that I liked a lot, being Birch and Renegade. Renegade, she shocked me with it. And hold up, I'm going to look up the lyrics here, because the lyrics were amazing. And if I would have known how sharp the pieces you were crumbled into, I might have let them lay. And also, let me find it, because Is it insensitive for me to say, get your shit together so I can love you? Is it really your anxiety that stops you from giving me everything? Or do you just not want to? It's just... Can we say that for Taylor Swift, as she goes through time, she's always been a good songwriter, but I feel like she's getting better. I don't know if it's collaborating with Justin Vernon on Folklore that her writing got better, but she did really well on Renegade. Birch, she has like some backup vocals. Still a great song. Overall, I mean, you have Aaron Dessner from The National. You have Justin Vernon from Bon Iver. Two great bands. And you just get this project. And you get outside help. It's like, this album was enjoyable to listen to. And if you have not listened to this album, I suggest you listen to it. With that, I overall feel that this album deserves a medium 8. And what was your thoughts? If you've heard it yet, or if you haven't heard it, you should check that out. With that, please like, please subscribe to this goober, and ring the bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.